Okay, I would like to call the regular meeting of the Planning Commission to order at 6:10 PM. Commissioner Hernandez, could you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next item, roll call, please. Planning Secretary, may we have the roll call, please?
Definitely. Commissioner Ayala?
Here.
Commissioner Hernandez?
Here.
Commissioner Rounds?
Here.
Vice Chair Carbajal?
Here.
Chair Jimenez?
Here.
All present?
Thank you. Next item, Ex Parte Communications. Section is intended to allow all office officials the opportunity to reveal any disclosure regarding site visits or ex parte communications about the public hearings. Are there any ex parte commissioners?
None here. No. None.
None. Next item, public comments. Public comments are now open. Anyone joining us through Zoom can use the raise hand function. If you wish to make a public comment on any item on the agenda or not on the agenda, the planning secretary will see if you have your raised hand through the Zoom application. Please note that you will have 3 minutes to speak. Planning secretary, do we have any members from the public present that wish to speak today?
No, we don't.
All right. I will now close public comment and move on to the next item. Item number 6, continued from Planning Commission meeting November 14, 2022. CEQA adoption of mitigated negative declaration development plan approval, DPA case number 933-1. Conditional use permit, CPU case number 833, modification permit, MOD case number 1347. I would like to call upon Assistant Planner, Associate Planner, Jimmy Wong, to please present item number 6.
Evening, Commissioner. Item number 6, the city attorney have complete the review of the withdrawal letter. Therefore, the application have been withdrawn and there's no matter before the Planning Commission for further consideration. So staff recommend that the Planning Commission just do a receive and file for this report.
Okay, so with that, then do we have a motion to receive and file since it is withdrawn?
Commissioner Ayala, second.
Planning Secretary, do we need a roll call on that, please?
Yes, we do, Vice Chair. Commissioner Ayala?
Aye.
Commissioner Hernandez?
Aye.
Commissioner Rounds?
Aye.
Vice Chair Carbajal?
Aye,
Chair Jimenez?
Aye.
Voted 5-0.
so ordered. Number 7, public hearing categorical exemption CEQA guidelines section 15332, class 32, conditional use permit, case number 832. I would like to call on Associate Planner Jimmy Wong to please present item number 7 as well.
Item number 7 is for conditional use permit number 832. The applicant is ACT Enviro. No location background. The subject property is on the north side of Los Netos Road at 12235. Is within the M2 heavy manufacturing zone. The site is approximately 2.43 acre and is currently developed with a 5,846 square foot single story industrial building. The applicant is not proposing any changes to the existing building. However, they are proposing to construct a 2,400 square foot outdoor loading dock and a 1,040 square foot patio. In addition to that, the staff have conditioned the applicant to construct an 8-foot high privacy fence along the southwest property line. So a little background for the subject property. In May of 2008, the Planning Commission have initially approved the conditional use permit case number 681 to allow for Multi-Link International Corporation to establish, operate, and maintain a non-public recycling use involving post-industrial grade plastic product. So Multi-Link have operated at this location from 2008 until June 2019. So the property recently have been sold and made a couple improvements to the site, and now is proceeding to the subject CUP for industrial waste transfer facility. For zoning requirement, according to section 155.243C5 of the city zoning ordinance, any salvage, reclamation, recycling, wrecking, storage, and disposal activity of industrial waste material used within the M2 heavy manufacturing zone shall be allowed only after a valid conditional use permit has been approved. So the applicant ACT Enviro is requesting for approval for an industrial waste transfer facility at the subject property. Little background for the business itself. The applicant ACT Enviro is an environmental service provider specialized in management and transportation of laboratory and industrial waste. The applicant is currently operating at an existing facility in 13722 Carmenita Road within the city of Santa Fe Springs since 2011. Since then, they have outgrown the existing facility, and as a result are proposing to relocate to the subject property to better serve the formative area. From this location, they will have 47 employees. The service that ACT Enviro provide include providing client with DOT and UN approved shipping container and packaging material, health and safety supply, environmental health and safety consulting service, compliance training, on-site waste management and technical service, emergency spill response, and waste transportation. It should be noted majority of those services will be performed at the customer location, and this will be used for on-site storage and transportation. Here's a long description of what they do. So prior to picking up the container at the client location, they will inspect for any leakage, cleaning, and correction identification and labeling. Once the wastes are transferred to the facility, they are not permitted to open it. So they will be sealed and be stored at this location and ready to be shipped to a different location. And the maximum storage day will be only 10 days. And they are planned to operate from 6:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Monday to Friday. According to applicant, occasionally they will work outside of the hour during emergency when there is any type of chemical spill. They need to respond to the client. Here's the proposed site plan. The applicant is proposing to construct a 2,400 square foot outdoor loading dock, highlighted in yellow at the rear of the property, and a 1,040 square foot patio also at the rear of the property, highlighted in orange. In addition, that staff has conditioned the applicant to construct a 8-foot tall privacy fence to screen any of the loading activity and the proposed loading dock. Based on the square footage of the building, the applicant is required to have 12 parking stalls. In total, they will be providing 29 parking stalls at the front yard area for all the employee parking. All the trucking trailer related to the subject use are conditioned to be stored at the rear, so they will not be visible from the street. And it should be noted that not all the truck and trailer will be parked at the subject site. As mentioned previously, a lot of the activity will be conducted at the customer location. So not all the fleet will be stored at this site at the same time. So for general plan consistency, the applicant ACT Enviro has outgrown the existing facility at 13722 Carmina Row. By approving the subject conditional use permit, we will allow for a small business to expand the operation and remain in the city, which is consistent with the general plan policy land use 1.2 and economic development policy 2.1. In addition to that, as part of the conditional approval, the applicant is subject to a compliance review. This will allow city planning department staff to continuously monitor the proposed industrial waste transfer use, which will be consistent with the land use policy 3.1. A public hearing notice was mailed to a 500 feet radius on December 1st, 2022. It was also posted at City Hall, Town Center Hall, and the library, and was also published on the Whittier Daily News. Staff have not received any comment letter regarding the public hearing. For environmental reviews, after staff review and analyze, staff have made a preliminary determination that the project is qualified for Class 32 infill categorical exemption. The project is consistent with the applicable general plan destination and policy. The proposed project occur within city limit and is less than 5 acre in size. And approval of the project will not result in any significant effect related to traffic, noise, air quality, and water quality, since the existing use is already a recycling facility, and this is just a different type of recycling transfer facility. And the site will also have adequate service for all required utility and public service. A detailed Class 32 cargo exemption report has been prepared and is attached to as Exhibit A of the subject resolution. So for commissioner consideration, the subject site is located within the M2 heavy manufacturing zone, and it has a general plan land use destination of industrial. Therefore, a industrial waste transfer facility will be consistent with the current zoning and land use destination, provided a conditional use permit is granted. Additionally, the applicant is bound by several conditions of approval to ensure their operation will not conflict with any regulation set forth by regulatory agency, nor pose a public nuisance to adjacent property owner and tenant. Lastly, the applicant have provided several site improvement to preserve the general appearance and welfare of the community. They have replaced the damaged perimeter wall with a new wrought iron fence, replaced the building exterior facade, and painted and planted new landscape along the setback area. Staff recommendation, staff find and determine that the proposed project is considered to be exempt from CEQA pursuant to Class 32, Section 15332, and approved conditional use permit case number 832, subject to condition of approval within resolution number 225-2022, and adopt resolution number 225-2022, which incorporate the planning commission finding and action regarding this matter. And that concludes my presentation. I believe I have the applicant here, either on Zoom, to answer any question related to the business, but I'm here to also answer any question related to CUP.
Do any of the commissioners have any questions on this item for planning staff? Seeing none, the public hearing is open. Does the applicant, if they wish to speak, please approach the podium or use a raise hand function at this time? Let's see here on Zoom. Okay. Do any of the commissioners have any questions for the applicant, even though they're not here, where maybe staff could? None? Is there
No
anyone
questions.
from the audience wishing to speak on this matter? If so, please use the raise hand function or approach the podium.
Done.
You. Planning Commissioner Secretary, were there, so you said there's none, sorry about that. Do the commissioners have any comments regarding this matter? This will be at this time for deliberation. Any? Is there a motion to approve resolution number 225-2022 for conditional use permit CPU case number 832?
I'll
I
move,
move,
Commissioner Jimenez.
I move that we grant item number 7, the conditional use permit.
I'll
A
second.
motion by Commissioner Hernandez, second by Chair Jimenez. Planning Secretary, roll call vote, please.
Vice Chair. Commissioner Ayala,
Aye.
Commissioner Hernandez,
Aye.
Commissioner Morales,
Aye.
Vice Chair Carvajal,
Aye,
Chair Jimenez,
Aye.
passes 5-0.
so ordered. The commission's action on this item shall become effective 14 days after receipt by the applicant of written notice of the commission's action. The applicant and/or any other interested party may file an appeal of the commission's action to the city council. The appeal must be in writing and filed with the city clerk within the previously mentioned 14-day period. Okay. Number 8, special business citywide photo contest. Oh, I'm sorry. It didn't say it on there. He said ditto. Fabulous. Number 8, special business citywide photo contest planning commission selections. I would like to call upon planning intern Jeffrey Kessler to please present item number 8.
Thank you, Commissioner. Good evening, everyone. So I'll be presenting item number 8, special business, citywide photo contest. So this year, 2022, is the city's 5th annual National Community Planning Month photo contest. The photo contest this year was between September 15 and October 31st. And the goal of this photo contest is to make people photograph landmarks, events, and places that depict the vibrancy, vitality, and livability of our city. We had a total of 21 entries this year, and our top 6 were selected by staff, and we'll be presenting them tonight. This photo number 1. Photo number 2. Photo number 3.
Jeffrey, go back, give them a little bit more time to look at each. Okay, thanks.
Photo number 4. Number 5. And lastly, number 6. And we would like to distribute our voting to everyone.
Are we voting 1, 2, and 3, or just 1, or how are we voting?
1, 2, and 3.
Yes, vote for your top 3.
Okay, thank you. Teresa, could I send it to you on a chat?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Teresa, do you want me to collect them or?
No, I'll collect them. Just let me know when you're ready, and I'm ready for Hernandez's. results.
Teresa, did you get my text? I texted instead because for some reason I can't send you a chat.
Thank you, guys. We just voted, we used a point system with photo number 1 receiving 3 points, photo number 2, 2 points, and third place, 1 point. So. Yeah. No, yeah. So the winners is photo number 6. The first place, number 6, second place, photo number 1, and third place, photo number 2 and 4 is a tie. We would like to ask the chairperson if she could vote between photo number 2 and photo number 4.
Then I say 4.
So the top 3 winners will receive recognition at an upcoming city council meeting. Their photo will be displayed at the city library throughout the month of January. And the top prize winner will also receive an upcoming city quarterly mention and $100 prize donated by the city of Santa Fe Springs. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Actually, the price will be more than that if Lewis intends to donate this year. And as we've done in the past, myself and the city manager's office, so the amount will be distributed differently. Lewis always gives and I always give. And the city manager
great.
felt bad for us, so they're now contributing.
So Lewis donated $100 for the
Aw.
photo contest. Thank you. And
Thank
Lewis's
you.
heart is in photography, I have to admit. So he has a
Mhm.
soft spot for this contest.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you, Wayne, and the city manager. Okay, number 9, consent item. Consent agenda items are considered routine matters, which may be enacted by one motion and roll call vote. Any item may be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately by the planning commission. Okay, so we have consent agenda item A, alcohol sales conditional use permit, case number 17 for Maggie's Pub. Item B, alcohol sales conditional use permit, case 20, Rashada's Thai Cuisine. Item C, alcohol sales conditional use permit, case number 39, H&N Tobacco, Beer and Wine. D, entertainment conditional use permit number 12 for Rashada Thai Cuisine. E, entertainment conditional use permit number 14 for Maggie's Pub. F, conditional use permit case number 810-2, Amazon.com services. For consent agenda item numbers 9A, B, C, D, E, and F, is there a motion and a second for the approval for items number 9A, B, C, D, E, and F?
I'll second.
Planning Secretary, roll call vote, please.
Definitely, Vice Chair Carvajal, Commissioner Ayala,
Aye.
Commissioner Round, excuse me, Hernandez,
Aye.
Commissioner Reno,
Aye.
Vice Chair Carvajal,
Aye.
Chair Jimenez,
Aye.
passes 5-0.
So ordered. Item 10, announcements. Are there any commissioners that have an announcement that they wish or like to share? Are there any announcements from the staff? So let's start from my left.
I have none.
Commissioner Rounds.
Well, this is a bittersweet moment for me tonight. As I'm pretty sure everybody knows, I'll be changing jobs tomorrow. This is my last planning commission meeting. I thought it was very interesting. The be sitting here one night as a planning commissioner and the following night as a city council member. But, you know, I've sat up here before on the planning commission. This is a very important position in the city, the commission. I know we don't get a lot of audience at the meetings. It seems like the only time we ever got a big audience was when there was a complaint about something. It wasn't always a positive thing. But I've enjoyed working with all of you for the last almost 2 years. I know you're all going to still be doing a great job come the first of the year. The city is in a good place. You got a great leader with Wayne, and his staff has been awesome. Everybody that I've worked with here at City Hall has been very amazing. So Gabriel, I want to thank you for your leadership as a chairperson this past year. Thank you for that. And I got to know you a little bit better. And Francis, I've worked with you on other committees. Johnny, I've known you as an employee, and you know, it's been a pleasure working with you here. And David, I just got to meet you a couple months ago, but look forward to working with you more in the years to come. City Attorney, we've gone through the city attorneys like crazy this past year, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Hopefully you're here for the long haul. And like I said, the staff, you've all been amazing. Any questions that I've ever had, you've always been taking the time out to answer them for me. And Louis, I know that your job, you know, what you have to deal with isn't always the easiest. You know, I'm sure when you walk into a business, people kind of run away the other way. But thank you for what you do too, and the times that you've helped me out. So for tonight, it's not goodbye. It's just say, you know, we'll see you at other meetings and functions, and just keep getting the city going forward. And thank you, everyone.
Bill, just want to say, it's been a pleasure working with you, and congratulations, and wish you well in your new venture. And to all the staff and Mr. Colazo over there, right? You all have a safe and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, okay, with your families.
Chair Jimenez, do you have something?
Yes, first and foremost, I would like to congratulate Council Member Rounds. Once again, you're back, and I'm sure you're gonna do a great job like you always do. And I've already expressed to you, you know, my congratulations to you. I just want to say it again in public. So, and you're gonna do a great job. I have much respect for you, and I'm sure we'll be working hand in hand. And to Francis, thank you for taking over tonight. I know it was not planned, but I appreciate it. I got caught up with work and I was only able to make it on Zoom. So thank you for stepping in. You did a fabulous job. And I would just like to wish everyone a safe and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And compliments of the season, as Wayne shall say. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to also again congratulate Bill on being reelected. That's great. And again, like you said, move the city forward. That's all. That's the main objective, and that's what we're all here for. It's about unity and getting things done for the city. I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and blessings and blessings. And I know I always say it all the time, but I like all the departments, but planning is and always my favorite. And going on record, I think the best person to be the boss here and run everything smooth, who does not get a lot of congratulations, is you, sir. You are the best, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. A true employee who knows everything and does everything and tries to explain no matter how people don't want to hear it. And I thank you for always being there. And of course, the staff, love you. So at this time, I'd like to adjourn the meeting at what?
Hold on real quick.
Okay.
Apologize.
No.
I just wanted to remind all our commissioners that we do have personal city emails for each and every one of you. Not only do I send out the agenda, but I send any and all announcements that the city sends, the flyers, the brochures, invitations, etc. So don't look just for it, the Thursday before the city meeting. I always look for it, just check in every so often. Okay, you guys, if you have any questions, feel free to call me.
Thank you. And before we adjourn, is there any other staff comments that'd like to be made?
Hi, Claudia Jimenez, Assistant Planner. I just wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and if I don't see you then, a prosperous New Year's.
Same, I just want to, whoa, that was louder than I thought. Just wanted to echo the happy holidays. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone as well.
Happy holiday and happy new year.
Thank you. Louis.
Yes, I wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I also wanted to invite you to this Monday's event at the Police Services Center from 5:30 to 8:30. We're gonna have Santa and some sweets. Come on over and take your picture with Santa. Bring your grandchildren, your children that you have, or your nieces, nephews, puppies. And hopefully we'll see you there. I'll have my camera. So if you guys want me to take your picture, I will take your picture. So, don't be afraid. So hopefully we'll see you there on Monday. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, but it's okay. I would,
Sorry, one more announcement. The city is once again having a decorating contest through the different departments. So I'd just like to invite you guys to come around City Hall so that you can see all the different department decorations. We just started ours, so if you come by anytime soon, it's not going to be completely ready, but it's still awesome. Awesome. The vision's coming from Claudia Jimenez. So just wanted to share that with you.
And yes. We were last year.
Oh, so somebody don't.
I do remember we went through this several years ago through when we made that transition. So again, congratulations. Went very well. So, and just want to say compliments of the season to everyone and enjoy and be safe. Thank you.
Thank you. So item 11, I'd like to adjourn the meeting at 6:49.